Guys, it might be time to panic. We are now almost less than 2 days away from the end of the transfer market, the transfer window, and it looks like Arsenal still have not made any more signings. It's just been announced well, today, a few hours ago, that Arsenal have now agreed a deal with Southampton to sell Aaron Ramsdale for around £80 million with some add-ons. For me, I don't really include the add-ons. I will only look at the fixed fee, which is £18 million, which yeah, the deal, it was quite expected that Aaron Ramsey was going to be sold. Of course, throughout the window we did see some rumors of other clubs being interested in him, Wolverhampton, but apparently they wanted a loan, which also were not keen on, and eventually we did get him gone. He went to Southampton for £18 million. With Aaron Ramsey, I wish him the best. I think he's done quite well at his time, but of course, especially the season where we where we first challenged for the league, you could tell that Aaron Ramsdale, there were some games where he did cost us, and I think Arteta saw that and the goalkeeper department saw that, and that's why they decided that we needed to get someone else to compete with him, and up came David Villa, who's now Arsenal's number one. But forget all of that. Now we're talking about the transfer window. There is literally 2 days left, and I don't even know if Arsenal are going to sign someone else. I mean, apparently we're going to sign another goalkeeper. That makes what, 4 goalkeepers during Arteta's tenure? It seems, for me, it's completely unacceptable if Arsenal do not sign a forward. Okay, when you look at what forward depth we have, Reece Nelson, who Arteta clearly doesn't trust because he doesn't play him. We got Saka, then we got Jesus, who's always injured. Then you got Martinelli, Trossard, and Kai Havertz. And unfortunately, that just isn't good enough if you are trying to win the league. When you look at Manchester City, they have proven goal scorers. Haaland, they got De Bruyne, they got Doku, they even signed this new Brazilian kid. They got options everywhere. And unfortunately, with Arsenal, our attacking depth is lacking, and I really thought this was the summer that we were going to improve on that attacking depth, because since Arteta's tenure, all we've been signing is defenders, goalkeepers, and the one window we actually needed to sign forward, and it was evident that we need to sign a forward, especially from this season, a few games from this season. Martinelli not being on form right now. Trossard, he's good off the bench, but when he starts the game, he's not too well. Saka, when you don't have Saka playing well, there is no one else to offer you that, that X factor. And I've said in my previous videos that we need to sign a forward, whether it's a striker or a winger. We need to sign someone that can make a difference, that can score goals. But when you look at it, it looks like Arsenal are not interested in. It looks like Arsenal might not even get a deal done. Maybe I'm speaking too early. Maybe Arsenal might be working something in the background. But when you look at it, it's not looking too positive. Their number one target, which apparently is Nico Williams, he's not looking to move. Raheem Sterling, do you want Raheem Sterling at Arsenal? Who knows? This isn't the same Raheem Sterling that was at Manchester City. So we're in a difficult position right now, and it's quite uninspiring, because for me, if we do not sign a forward, I don't see how any fan can justify, or anyone can say we close the gap against Manchester City, because Manchester City just signed Gundogan, they signed some Brazilian kid who looks really good, and they have De Bruyne, they got Haaland, they got some key players that when they can stay fit, they can produce magic. And with Arsenal, this was our window where, with Manchester City losing Alvarez, this was our chance to close that gap to Manchester City by signing a forward, by signing someone who has that X factor. And it looks like, yet again, Arsenal are leaving themselves short. Who is to blame? I don't know if it's a manager, if it's the board, Edu, whoever it is, but it looks like, there's a pattern of it where every season, we always leave ourselves one position short, whether it's a forward or a midfielder. How many seasons? It's a reoccurring theme under Arsenal, and especially under Wenger. This is a very reoccurring it feels very familiar, where we always feel like we're one signing off of signing someone, and what happens is when you come to the next year and you're now you realize actually now you're not one signing off, you're 2-3, and it just adds up. And it really was a chance for Arsenal to close the gap. Yes, I understand maybe the targets are not there, your number one targets, but that's why you should have a target B, target C. When we didn't sign Mudryk, we had Trossard, who we signed, and look how well that turned out. So it's very disappointing right now. It's very uninspiring. Maybe I could be wrong. Maybe also working something in the background, but right now it doesn't seem too positive. We're not seeing any rumors. Apparently, our attacking depth is not good enough. It's not acceptable. I just don't know what to do. I don't know what to expect. Maybe we could get someone, but I don't know. Whether who is they even to take? I'm sure there is someone there. I'm sure they can, all I know is that we do need to sign someone. But yeah, that's just my thoughts. As always, what's more important than my thoughts is your guys' thoughts. Let me know in the comments who you guys think Arsenal may sign, or do you think we can go another season without another forward? Let me know in the comments. Remember to like the video, remember to subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you guys in my next video.